now I will introduce Hans for him to do our presentation this morning.
So, yes, we have with us here a couple of guests. I think John already kind of introduced them, but we've got Bill Spooner, fellow Kiwani, and he's from the Jonesboro. Oh, Reese, Bill Reese, I'm sorry. We have a Bill Spooner too, but Bill Reese, and he's the head of the grants committee for the Northeast Tennessee Charitable Children's Foundation, which, just to remind you, is actually a conglomeration of all of the, and Bill's going to talk about this, of the other Kiwanis clubs in the region where we kind of all come together. And he's here today to award a grant to the Smile Smile Foster Closet. We have Rachel Lawson, who's the executive director. And I'm going to ask her to give us a couple of minute overview of what the Smile organization is kind of about. A lot of people have not heard about it. So, Bill, I'm going to give this to you first, and then we'll give it to Rachel. Yeah.
First of all, I feel somewhat inadequate because Hans's check is so much bigger than mine. The Northeast Tennessee Kiwanis Northeast Tennessee Children's Charitable Foundation is, as he said, a joint effort of all of the Kiwanis clubs in Northeast Tennessee. We have an endowment that came from a previous charitable foundation that existed for many years that has been made active again, and we are now in the process of giving it out to do good work for children. Hans has been a wonderful advocate for the projects that your club supports and does. And that is what we want our Kiwanis clubs to be, is advocates for children, and come to us and we can help them. So on behalf of the foundation, I'm very pleased to present this check to Kingsport Kiwanis, who in turn is going to pass it through to Smile Foster Closet. So Hans, here's yours.
Okay. Thank you.
And
yes.
Thanks again for the great work that you do here, and especially to Hans for participating on your behalf in our foundation.
Thank you all so much for having me today. So I am the executive director and co-founder of Smile Foster Closet. We started in about 2018, serving just a few hundred kids for the year, and we are now up to over 1,200 served in a year. We have our main closet in Kingsport, but we also have one in Washington County and Johnson City as well. We serve children that are in traditional foster care, kinship situations, so grandparents raising grandkids, and the families that are working with the state to actively keep their children out of foster care. We provide about a week's worth of clothing, shoes, hygiene, baby equipment, and beds, things that are upfront expenses for a lot of the foster families and the kinship families, etc., that take these children in. More often than not, it is a sibling set than just one child. So generally speaking, we're taking more than one child at a time, and you may not be quite prepared for that, particularly our kinship families. So we want to provide as much support to them as we can. I did want to spend just a minute on our newest program. Smile is implementing partners with Care Portal. Care Portal is a national program that has been around for 10 years this year, but it is brand new to Northeast Tennessee. And what it does is it directly connects the upstream needs of vulnerable children and families before they get into foster care. So it will take the needs from school guidance counselors or family liaisons. It'll take the needs from the Department of Children's Services social workers, and it will connect them directly to the churches, businesses, and individuals that want to help. So you'll be notified in real time with an email about the things that are needed, and you can respond in real time. Oh, I've got a bed in my basement. I can provide that for the child. This is a wonderful opportunity. We've built a network here over the last year, but we're growing. We have about 18 churches on the network here. We have made an economic impact of items and services provided of over $150,000, and 283 children served as of this morning on the Care Portal network by itself. So if this is something that you would be interested in, or your church would be interested in, because the point of Care Portal is to make the connection between the people serving and to build a connection with the family. The churches are at the center of that. The governor's office of faith-based initiatives has helped the governor to get a point across that the state can't handle this alone, and they have admitted that, which we know is a big deal. They want the communities involved, they want the churches involved. So we want to serve as many children as we possibly can in all the ways. And we appreciate this so much. These funds are going to go toward our duffel bag program. So you may have seen on social media or things about kids and trash bags, and when they have to leave, they have to throw everything in a bag, and that is absolutely true. Unfortunately, Tennessee is the worst in the nation, which nobody ever likes to be, for foster care instability, which is how many times a child is moved in their first 12 months. And for Tennessee, it's 3 times in their very first year in foster care. So this can be back and forth between different foster homes or from a group situation, but every time it's a point of trauma, and it's something that the children don't have control of. Maybe they get to take some of their things, but not all of their things. So we provide a duffel bag when we provide our clothing to them that they get to keep. And it's something that's a dignity item, what we consider a dignity item. And from the very beginning in 2018, everybody got a new duffel bag, even though we had no money at the time then. We had nothing. We had bags donated and things like that. But it's a big part of our mission, and that is what this money is doing. Thank you.
You want a picture or anything? Did you get a picture?
Somebody take a good picture. Did you get a good picture, Susan?
I did.
Oh, we got one. Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks. It's a wonderful, wonderful program, and so glad that Hans and the board, Foundation board, accepted this program, this donation.